Good evening, happy Friday everybody. I'm Jim and this is Barely Competent Gaming. How is everyone doing today? We had a slight addition to the stream up about here. Where it goes live, it doesn't look too bad. I've tried to keep the overlays relatively simple. I noticed a lot of other people do have like a little goal, and seeing we had a relatively busy stream last night, I thought maybe it might be nice to just encourage it, because that's really the largest goal, is just to get people to watch at the moment. I mean, to become affiliate, I need to get 50 followers and have an average of 3 viewers at a time. And we smashed that last night. We had on average 5, which helped up the overall average. It's average over the last 30 days. I mean, all the goals are. There's minimums on how many days you stream as well, and amount of hours you do in the last 30 days. And smashing those easily enough. I mean, that's easy enough to do. It's just getting people to watch. It'd be interesting to see if how many people come back from yesterday. So what else was I going to say? I'm sure there was something else I was gonna bring up from yesterday. No, we'll just get back into the game, I think. Let's have a quick look to see where we were. Actually, we started right at the beginning of the turn. We had just got our 3rd book. I actually looked between the same games. Oh, that's one thing I was going to mention. There was oh hey, Sycamore Bull. Ah, you're back. Brilliant. Cool. It's cool to see people. There's one thing, people popping into a stream and then hanging about for a bit. It's you know, because some people do that and then they never come back. So welcome back. I was thinking I added a mod I think we used for the first time yesterday, which added in a pseudo Iron Man mode, and if I press F10 it will enable it. One of the things I found as I was finishing last night, there's nothing in the mod that basically says it's going to automatically save if you when you exit the game. And I couldn't do a manual save at that point, so I had to disable it. It's a bit of a silly Iron Man mode, because you can just disable it, just clicking F10 and get rid of it. But I like it because it adds in, I say, extra autosaves. So it's basically an autosave at the start and the end of a turn. Normally the autosave is just at the end of the turn. But then also before and after every fight. And the only reason that main concern with that for me is just in case it's a crash. I had that on a previous campaign I was playing by myself, and it happened to me twice. Like my first battle at the start of my turn, there'd be a crash or something like that, and then in between the turns there'd been 4 battles. I'm basically like twice I lost an hour and a half to 2 hours. It almost seemed to do a little too much. I think one of the things we noticed yesterday was a bit of a lag when I went and attacked this army and then it retreated. There was a bit of lag and it saved then. So I did mean to actually leave a little note for the mod guy, actually, because I don't know how much flexibility he's got to do it, but you might want to change the slide scripting of when the save occurs, because that's probably just a little too much. Okay, so yeah, that was the very last thing we done on Rakash. I was thinking about this overnight. Rakash's army needs a rework. He was the first lord we recruited. We always had it kind of tentatively as being the idea of the chariot king, and I still kind of like that, because I think he's our highest ranked. He's the only one who can actually get a war sphinx at the moment, and we held off on the war sphinx last time because he's our chariot guy. I'll come back to this, but I'm not sure what to do. I feel like he is definitely going to have chariots in, maybe not quite so over the top with them. He's definitely going to get a bit of a rework. We'll carry him on background here. We've got another army to rebuild here.
Submit to your king.
So, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the last turn we changed so he got +1 experience. And he gives +1 experience in here, so we're going to stick him in the army so that then, yeah, he's got wise, and then we can kind of maximize the XP a touch. We just performed this, right? Because we figured we would use them at some point, and we might as well, because it's going to be another 25 turns before we could do it again, so it's better to have him when we need it. So we definitely can't do this one for another 5 turns anyway, and I think I decided yesterday we're going to want us to wait until we could take advantage of the Lord Recruit rank, and I think we've got our Lords at the moment, like I mean, we got an army, a guy sailing around, so we could potentially recruit another army, but we may as well wait. He's going to come back into this army in how many turns we've got to wait? 4 turns, so... And in 14 turns, probably... I might potentially save that for another 14 turns. And we're not in desperate rush. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. We're not in desperate rush for new armies, but... Oh, that's 10,000 for that. Oh, that's a lot. We're not going to rush for this. I think we've got plenty of armies at the moment. Oh, I was also thinking of Vague Band. The other thing we're discussing was the kind of a bit more of a long-term goal. Now, we're still at war with the Orcs. Khalida's going to go and try and finish them off, raise them. Kind of hope it's comes and settles. I think war with Hexos was probably inevitable. Because I think he's just going to... Diplomacy with him just going to... His opinion of us is just going to slowly decline to the point where he decides to declare war. And all we're going to want to do is take these. Maybe we can get it to take these if that does happen. But if we do start going over here, we're going to have to consider that. So we can have 6 armies at the moment. Bear in mind, one of those is scouting over here, just like a lord picking up islands and stuff. So I think the aim will be have 2 armies. We'll see. I don't know how strong Arkan is. This might be a bit arrogant, but potentially have 2 armies coming into the south to declare war on the Skaven and go after this book. Because when we go to war against the Vampire Coast, we'll get dragged. I imagine. I mean, they're military allies with Arkan the Black, so we'll be at war with them automatically. Vampire Coast has a book, and there's a book over here which Arkan has. And I'm guessing even if we wipe out Arkan, I don't think we get the book he starts with. I don't think so. I think I would have heard about that if we did. So I'm thinking like Khalida and our construct army we'll send over, and then we should have one more army somewhere. I'm losing track now. But then potentially this other 6th one. But we'll make sure we have... This is going to be a bit of our gateway to the north. I think we'll make sure we get a secondary army that's going to be stationed here. We'll build up the walls. I'll probably do that now. Just make sure we build this up, because that's our kind of a gateway. And we'll probably need to do something over here on the Vampire Coast, because I think this is as far north as I want to get. Plus, I guess if we go to war with... It all depends. Like if Hexwater declares war on us soon, it changes things slightly, because we've already got armies here. But it depends how much time we've got, because it'd be nice to get an army stationed here. Well, we'll have an army stationed here ready to take out these settlements and fight the war there. It might be spreading ourselves out a bit thin, but then 14 turns we get another army. And if we save up, we might be able to get more later anyway. Okay, with that being our basic plan, let's get going.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
I'm thinking about saving a skill for the moment. I haven't decided if I'm... No, I'm going to give him the War Sphinx, I think. There's nothing... I do definitely want to build him up to be better in combat, in general. If we decide to keep him on his chariot in general, because I kind of like the idea at the moment, because the prince in his army is on a chariot as well. I kind of like the idea of them running around together. So we can always take him off the War Sphinx, but I think eventually we're going to probably end up sticking him on the War Sphinx in general anyway, but we might dismount him off that. Oh, he's got the Scorpion armor as well. Oh, which is nice. We definitely feel like... I feel like this guy's been neglected, because he was following... His army was following Khalida around, and they were kind of like my two main armies, and were backing each other up. He was basically the reserve army too. Khalida would get all the best troops, and then we kind of, once we got up to fighting the orcs over here, it's like, well, Khalida can handle the orcs now, and he just got some duties, settling these settlement over here, and they picked up some islands, and they haven't really done much. So I think it's about time his army got some love, and we'll see what we've got available to do that. But we'll still keep a bit of a cavalry theme. Right, he's already got. We'll keep him on the devastating charge. Although, sorry, I'm just thinking with the speed of that, 74. I mean, actually, he's got a load of bonuses. To be fair, but I'm just thinking, looking at comparing the charge bonus. I mean, the War Sphinx is a pretty good charge bonus, and it's only a little bit slower than the chariot. So the War Sphinx can probably keep up with the chariot. So yeah, we will see. Let's actually try and march the army back through this way. Want to get out of this mountain pass, or at least try and avoid the attrition. Not that the attrition matters that much. Oh, sorry. Let's just keep going, because he's not going to be fighting soon. Oh, mustn't forget these guys. We're going to be wanting to take these guys out soon. Even with two armies, like one army completely destroyed, another one wrecked, we're still showing rank 1. Which really goes to show what I do tend to feel. Yeah, I do. I wonder. I think it's this stage of the game when the Tomb Kings really shine. They struggle in the beginning, but I've just got way more armies, and I don't have the upkeep issue. So I think the only thing holding this guy back from declaring war on us is he's really low strength. Because he could be annoying if he decided to go to war with us. Just because he might be able to take a settlement or something. He could just be annoying. Just while we're rebuilding. But yeah, these two armies, ones that they're going to get refit, and then we'll deal with the Sentinels. Oh, they're not a massive threat. They're just.
They have served me well.
It's more of a case of mopping up. Extra research sounds. Yeah, let's go for the extra research. I like the extra winter magic as well. I think getting that everywhere, it's just going to add up. I mean, we're up to about 5 Lich Priests now, so did I? Right, next turn, I need to remember to get the Elixir of Immortality. God, he hadn't got up to. I'm sure this is the second guy we got. Second Lich Priest, and he's not even ranked 12 yet. I think that's because I just really have. This army hasn't been in many battles for a while. Yeah, Rakach is easily our highest level. Oh no, Lamizash isn't far behind, but I think Lamizash has been in a lot more battles recently. Setup, what are you doing? Right, these guys are in the ocean. I think these. I was going to go after this one first, wasn't I? That's what I get for Russian. There's no walls here. It's not the worst garrison in the world. It all depends on how much it's built up. I'm pretty sure this one just spawned this turn. Raiding. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they were here next turn. I'm still not 100% sure. I feel like the rebellions are particularly weak these days.
Find my harem. What?
Do I need to wait? That's the question for this second army. Part of the question is, I might do. just to kind of guarantee. I feel like the one army should deal with it. I don't know how good this army's going to really be in a siege. So obviously you can't go on the towers and stuff, but as long as we break through the... That's a pretty good garrison. His armies haven't moved here. I feel like they're a bit... I think when we go to war, though, they will. They're not that strong, are they? The other thing I'm thinking about, of course, if I go on to land, I'm going to start getting attrition. So what I might do, I might quickly nip over here with the aim next sunk at the islands to give this army a chance to catch up, just so we've got them both there, and then we'll take the awakening, get that, finish off the vampires, and then we'll see where we are. Right, you're the prince. Let's see if we've got anybody to assassinate. Let's assassinate a White King. Well, try, should I say.
A true warrior of Liban.
Let's get his assassinate skill up. Let's... Oop. I'm glad I named this guy the Explorer. It's useful to have. I mean, maybe it's not as thematic as I would generally like, but it's just useful to know, especially when you create a lore with a specific role in mind. It's like I've always been tempted to do that with my other armies. It's like when I decide, well, this army is a chariot army. I mean, I kind of remember it now, but for ages I kept confused about which army was what. So Rakash is more geared toward chariots at the moment, and Lamisash is... he's the... See, forgetting already. Construct guy. To be fair then, I actually just forgot the name Construct. This guy's just a recruiter. Yeah, he's actually designed purely to give some extra buffs for recruiting. See, so we can get like level 4 guys already. And I think, was that just 2? Yeah, it was only 2. I feel like there was something else that we had that was given an extra point. Because I swear... No, maybe it was just level 6 guys when we were recruiting before. Right. Let's... I'm going to see what we're doing with Khalida, because I think I was toying with at some point putting these in Khalida's army. Yeah, I'll try and do the recruitment and building last. I'll just see where everybody is. What you doing, Khalida?
The goddess.
Yeah, I think I was... Yeah, because I even made space in her army a bit prematurely, didn't I? So... I think one of the things I was considering is getting another stalker. So I've basically got 2 stalkers on the flanks. They can do a bit of firing and they can also do some good counter charging once they hit my line. And 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them I could just go in with the archer for him. He feels like I should. The part of me wants to have 2 as a pair. I don't know, just for symmetry reasons. But I mean, I can't at the moment. I'm at the limit. I kind of want to press on with her, but I mean, at some point I'm going to have to. I say have to do it. Inverted commas. Want to do it. I mean, like the shootings. We've got rid of 2 lots of archers. 2 units of archers to kind of replace them. God, they're all rank 9 now. Awesome. That's not far off. Oh, brilliant. They're all ranking up nicely. So it'd be nice to get another one just for symmetry's sake. I mean, he's a odd man out. So I don't know if we replace one of the archers with them, or I feel like 5. We'll see what we like in the next battle, or if we reckon we can actually get away with 4 of these. I mean, we've got so much shooting. It all depends on how big an armies we come against. Has she got lightning strike now? She has. So hopefully we can avoid getting ganged up on too much. Although I think there's a lot of armies she would probably be able to deal with now, even if there's 2 of them. Right, we got the recruiter guy. This guy's for building. And Prince Inenza. Close enough, I'm sure. And he's just going on to actually have a look at... I think that's the first Dark Elf, well, the first Nagaron settlement we've seen. We've only made contact with... In fact, it'd be nice to see if Ketep... Yeah, it is Ketep, is still about, and there's probably more Skaven here as well. We've got another hero over here. Oh, I'll just get in this guy to go and scout of the Lizardmen territory a bit. And just see how it's going on over here. We can maybe see if they... Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they're at war with the Dark Elves, so... That's it, I'm just happy for the Dark Elves and these guys to fight each other. Khalida, I was wanting to pick up some of these islands at some point as well, but she'll just go and finish off, raise these settlements. Hopefully Itza will take them. Another prince here. We'll just get him, see if we can assassinate some of the vampire characters. Failure. Who the vampires at war with? I think this is the last vampire faction as well. It looks like the ones in Nekara have been dealt with. Pirates of Sartosa, that's it. Double clicking that doesn't seem to let me just switch over to Arcan. What's going on? Why can't I? Oh, don't need to double click. Just need to make sure I'm in the right menu. I suppose Khalida hasn't really had the chance to kill many vampires, and she does hate the vampires. Oh, it doesn't really tell me my tolerance for him, but I would feel like he's a friend, well, a friend of the vampires. He's the right-hand man of the right... Is it still right to call him a man? Seeing he's been dead for many thousands of years. But yeah, he works with the vampires, so yeah, he deserves to die sooner rather than later. And I think we're still friendly with Sectra, aren't we? Yeah, quite a bit friendly actually. I think we get bonuses actually to things, but he's got the Black Pyramid, so we're gonna have to deal with him eventually. But I know Mad Rush. I kind of want to take over most of this, this continent. I don't know how I'm guessing Krogod doesn't particularly like me. He just got no reason to like me. He doesn't like the fact I've got a treaty with Hexorotl. That's interesting. It's bizarre that him and Mazdamundi aren't getting along. When I go to war against the Clan Moors, it might start liking me, especially, and if Hexorotl declares war. We'll see. I'm guessing there's nobody who likes us can trade. Yeah, just Clan Moors is the first one who's even close. Hero. Right, this guy. Now then, 2 more turns, so we'll be up to rank 5, level 5, sorry, I guess, with the population surplus, which means, well, that's only 6,000. I think with between various construction. I don't know, I've just got this construction time there. I know he provides 10%. Maybe it's not as expensive as I thought. Let's have a look over here. I can't remember where we were focusing last time. I'm sure there was a plan on our building. That's a good 9 turns away. Okay, have we got any public order issues anywhere? Forbidden Jungle. Yeah, they're going to go in 2 turns, those issues. I'm not going to... Are these worth building? No. If these Right, yeah, because it's only in the local area, and we've kind of got a recruitment hub. So, I mean, canopic jars, no. No, we're not going to really care about this. This place is going, unless the dwarves in it to declare on war on us, this should be fairly safe over here now, he says. He says. And we're not really going to be recruited from here, so I think in the long term we'll try and build up some of these so we can get extra capacity for those. It's going to be a while though before you can grow, so we might improve that. Yeah, let's improve that. Let's have a look over here. Oh, let's improve that first. Well, I say first, we can do it as well. I'm going to try and get as many of those buildings up. How long is this going to be? Another 12 turns and you'll be at rank 5 as well. So we're actually not far off getting a few level 5 settlements, top tier ones, which is good, because then we can, we've gained 4,500, we should be able to build up a few of the advanced construct buildings pretty soon. Maybe tonight, if I get a move on. Do I have any buildings over here to do? I don't know if I haven't especially been keeping an eye out for landmark buildings. I'm just gonna have a quick scout through, see if I've actually missed any. Potentially. I mean, it's mostly been resources and stuff. I guess most of the landmark buildings for these guys are actually just being Khemri. No, I could build more of those, which would... Oh, okay, yeah, I think I know where this one is. It's right on our northern border. I've only just taken it back. Golden Colossus. Oh, is this our... Is this our capital? Can't even remember what our capital is. We just haven't upgraded it from level 2. Just... It's not really our capital anymore, I don't think of it like that. It's just where we started. Now, Sentinels of Zeti. Yeah, we're already building the ones here. Yeah, we're just gonna 1, 2, 3. Then probably more Ushabti actually. That's probably a good idea here. 2,700. If I don't upgrade that, I could get more Ushabti here, and then I'd have enough room for those 3 later. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I mean, we've already got 6 Scorpions, which is, I say, excessive at the moment. Nope. Just diamonds, which we've got. Oasis, which is it's nice. It's a nice building. It's quite relatively cheap. Extra public order and growth. How's the public order doing here? I might have a look at this one. Wellsprings of Eternity. Remember that. It's more to me than to you guys. And... just want to see if we're really missing anything. I don't think we are actually. I'm kind of surprised considering how much territory we've got. I suppose it kind of makes sense they wouldn't have legendary buildings elsewhere. Oh, this is of Dusk. I can't forget I've got this one. And I can't remember which settlement we started in. It's probably this one. Okay. Let's... no, that's going up at least. We should be able to upgrade that. I should probably think about doing that then when I can just finish that up and not really think about it too much. What was a settlement? It was Wellsprings of Eternity. I knew it was something Eternity. Right, yeah, so what I was just kind of thinking, so that gives me 100 a turn plus 4 public order. Oh, maybe I'll just think about upgrading. I was thinking about deleting one of these, but I might just think about upgrading it relatively soon. But we do want to Oh, I'll tell you what we will want to build. We want to build a... Oh, that's level 3. No, we'll wait. This settlement will wait. We're just going to try and build this up. Gotta wait till it gets to level 4. It's going to be a while away, yeah. Can we afford a... No, we can't afford one of these. The growth building, I was going to say. Get an extra growth. Could be nice to get that up to level 4, because then we can... I think it's a... Citadel is probably worth building there, because we'll... Yeah, they'll get minus leadership. We get extra ammunition, and we could probably build up an army soon. Don't need this one particularly. Okay, that's fine. Hero not moved. He's not really doing anything anyway at the moment. And okay, let's just see what to recruit here. Just whatever we can, I guess. We'll just build, I say, kind of the best units. Let's get that and that done. And then we'll, when we get Rakash over here, we'll take 5 turns to get that. Well, let's... Can I not build them in this area then? Oh, I guess not. Where's the building that's giving me that? I think it's in the neighbouring province. Yeah, it's here. I might then get... These guys can recruit that on their way through. They can get the extra store grand a night. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I won't start building that here then. You can get a couple of Nehekaran horsemen. I can't remember which army. I know there was another army, wasn't there? I said I was going to put cavalry in. I think I said I wasn't going to bother waiting. Maybe in the future. We'll see. And then we'll just see about getting some more tomb guards, and then we'll decide more next turn. Yep, okay. And we're done. I should have a look at what mission we've got as well. I think it's something about recruiting an army, actually. If I'm not mistaken, it's got no time limit. I misread those things there. For a minute I thought it was those two were confederated. I kind of got these mixed up. So who was Hexwater confederated with? Dark Elves? So, oh, no. Exiles and that. Oh, the Exiles is Kateb's faction, so they do still exist. I haven't checked that in a while. It looks really cool. That's a mod, by the way. That certain settlements, they basically got did upgraded versions of them, and they'll grow over time depending on what tier they're in. I forget what everyone. Hexwater itself, I think it is, but it's like Aldorf and I think Kemri as well. I haven't actually got any of them, mind you, myself. Gerhardt's mercenaries, I'm not even sure where they were. Oh, more raiding here.
No.
Well, I can't see what's there. I'm still kind of gambling on it not being much. It will be an issue. It will be a right pain in the ass if I end up losing this. I don't think this is anybody important. I think it was kind of throwaway. Win 2 battles against Avalor! Because of course, I'm forgetting, we're actually at war with like all the high elf factions, even though they're on the other side of the world. So I have to bear in mind actually, I'm half expecting like a few high elf armies to just come out of the fog and just be on my coast. I'm just going to forget. Well, I'm not going to be doing this one anyway. They're just too far away for me to care. Oh, excellent. We've got this one. It's the building I was talking about for ages, saying, oh, we should build it, we should build it. Let's get the extra Knopic jars. Right, I think we don't spend any money this turn, if I'm not mistaken. And then, yeah, next turn we'll be able to build that up straight away. I mean, we'll still have a bit spare, but we might as well save it. How far can you go without marching?
Defend your king, slaves.
Not into my territory.
We never tire.
So you're not going to be able to recruit from here. Not sure what else I can recruit from here, actually. I mean, this was going to be my secondary hub, so as in like building the buildings I can't fit down here. So it might be worth building a few more beds. Oh, I haven't built a citadel here, so that would give my guys an extra 1 experience. I decided to go for the one it gives for lords and heroes. Speaking of which, actually, let's see what heroes we can get. I think we're still waiting on a cool neck. No, we're not. Okay. I could have sworn we were still waiting on getting cool necrotext, but probably not. We might have already done that and made a decision. What do we go for then? We just get somebody who, I think we just went for somebody who gives us more ushabti. And see, they're all here now. You wait ages for somebody to increase your capacity, and all of a sudden there's 3 of them. Oh, I know what it is. He counts. Damn. Okay, that's a bit of a pain. That's really annoying, actually. Because I forget, he adds to your total. But you can go. He's not capped. So if I'd already had 4 out of 4, it would then become like 5. It would say like 5 out of 4. But until I use him, I was just going to bring him up here in the hopes that like a rebellion or something else. Sure, he's one of Hexortal's things. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh.
My will be done.
I probably should go after that rebellion, shouldn't I? I should also at the same time. Be nice if I waited. Because at the moment it's getting extra 20 per turn. Which, because when we destroyed the rebellion last night, I don't think we waited long enough, and then as a result, it just came back really quickly.
Voyage.
Let's go for a battle one. You're going to get a battle soon. Bloody red spot. Bloody red spot. Gives frenzy. Give frenzy to everybody, which probably isn't that good actually, because if I'm not mistaken, he's got a herald that gives frenzy to all my ushabti. So I'll give it, my scorpions will get frenzy now. I think that's the whole army, not just him. Anyway, 1,000 extra gold, which is always nice. I took him out of the speedy stance because I thought he might have been able to go further back, be nearer the coast.
King of greatest dynasty. Voyage.
And we might just wait, and I think we'll see about going in, declaring war on these guys next turn. Attempt to go after that island, but you can always get distracted by the islands. Like, no, I mean, the islands are cool and all, but you can always get them later. The AI doesn't tend to go after them, especially. Let's...
Here's them.
Yay! I got one.
Awake!
I don't understand why this is so cheap and then sometimes it's so expensive. And we've got some buffs to reducing the cost. Salt Garrison. Setting this guy up as a specialist. We've gone above 300 as well, so we should be able to get... In fact, let's have a look now. Are we able to build the Uber weapon? We are. I don't know who to give it to though. I guess it has to be... I mean, Rakash... It's either Rakash or Lamizash? Yeah, I'm getting his names wrong all the time. Yeah, it's Rakash and Lamizash. They're my highest 2-level guys. Does he have a cool
A
weapon?
loyal servant.
No, he doesn't. So yeah, he can get that. Get extra weapon thing, get the banishment. You'll be getting a War Sphinx next time. Yeah, that'd be cool. Seeing as you're going to war sooner as well. Rakash has already got the cool armor, so only Khalida can double up on the really cool stuff. So we've got the awesome weapon done. Can't get another one of those. All the other ones on here, though, the ones with these we can get multiple times. But I just wanted to get the unique ones, and then we'll see about. Well, oh, it's going to be a while before we can get wine. I still don't think we've got police code, and we've got this one. So it's only the wine. Sorry, the enchanted item, which we need wine for to get. We'll see about maybe saving up to get these next, and maybe these. We'll probably unlock all of them, if only for the sake of completeness. And then we'll go through, look at our characters, see who's missing a weapon, see who's got a shield weapon, and maybe see about upgrading them to something else. Just really trying to get all the unique stuff at the moment. Oh, it says up here what we're missing. Looking at wine, and it's not going to show us the nearest location. It always sends us there no matter what. And I did have a look around before, but we're not going to... Nothing by here. If somebody does spot a wine resource on an area, just give us a shout. All I know of Sudenburg seems to be the nearest one, which that's quite a ways off. I mean, I know the High Elves have them, but I'm not particularly planning on going up that way. I mean, and even that's going to be a while. There's nothing on our continent, and well, nobody really. Well, they don't like us enough to trade either.
Arms.
I guess I'm still
Is it
kind of
war?
just hoping that they are going up though. Not going up much. So you know, trade's a possibility, but it's going to be a while before we can get back up to 300. So there's no mad rush. Although we are getting. What is that? 25 a turn? Yeah. Which ain't bad. Just passively 25, and I think the altar of the horned rat. That building's going to give us an extra 5, and then we might be able to, maybe not just yet, but we'll soon try and get that upgraded, so we'll be getting even more. Right, Khalida's got a few more turns. I'm not spending money. I was tempted to say, oh, I should build something here now. There's like, no, wait.
More slaves! I need more!
Yeah, make sure you're on this side. Lord unmoved. Oh, the Explorer.
Desert to sea!
Oh, actually, once I've done it, I might actually just have a look to see how much we really need to save for next turn. Oh, is that everything? We only need... Oh, actually, no, it's not everything. Because we can do more recruitment here. 1, 2, 3. Let's get some more archer chariots. I think we're going to want them for Thingy's army anyway. I'm not sure what else. I just put an archer. Archer's always good. And we'll, once these armies have grouped up, we'll swap stuff around and see what we're actually missing. What I would need. Okay, so that's going to cost me 6,480. So I basically need to have 3,000 left. Which means I could spend 4,500. Maybe. So let's upgrade that. Because I think the sooner rather than later, let's not really risk it. We're going to... once Khalida starts moving, it's going to happen, I think. It's twice now, between Teklas and Slanhurpeg, we kind of anticipated they would declare war on us at some point. But we were kind of caught out by how quickly they declared war on us. So we hadn't really done any preparation. So let's make sure we do this time. Hey, Master Mundi. Hopefully these guys are going to be largely too busy fighting amongst themselves to really bother about me. Really want those territories in the Vampire Coast though. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess, what happens. I was just going over the possibility in my head. It's like, do we just declare war on them? Just to get those territories and try and peace out, but it's like that's going to be drag ourselves into another big war for the sake of it. And it's just the opposite direction. I just want to... And the main thing was we wanted a buffer against the Dark Elves. But seeing as Teklas and the High Elves aren't friends with us, because that was the thing, I was like, well, I didn't bother going with treaties with the Dark Elves because they'd piss off the High Elves, but the High Elves got pissed off anyway. Raid Slacktown? Oh, yeah, maybe if I remember. I always... Oh, it's actually got to be Tlaxan itself. Not Tlaxla, Tlaxlan. Okay.
What?
Can you get on land without marching?
Desert to sea. Set sail.
Yes. Okay. This guy might then... No, I can't attack directly. Oh, let me go into a non-marching stand. He does come on land, right? It's not going to be like some kind of weird auto-resolvey thing, is it? Alright, these guys still both like me. Well, here we go. Going to be a war with another Tomb Kings faction. So we'll see if that bites us in the arse later. Oh, I think that's a saving. That's the mod saving it. Excellent. We should be able to go straight in. I'm surprised, if I'm honest, how much that isn't in our favour. I mean, we can't go on the walls. Oh no, we can, of course we can. We've got a load of infantry over here, but we're probably not going to. We're just going to smash down the gates, get all our monstrous infantry inside, and they'll come off the walls, and then...
Nehikara
Why can't I
will
fight
be
her?
mine.
Why can Ushabti not count as... If I'd done this army first, they would have been able to... No, they haven't got the siege skill. If he had the war sphinx, he could... Okay, well... This... It's going to take 2 turns just for a battering ram. Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
Return! Send the chariots!
Maybe this will mean these will come down. They might actually bring these 2 armies down and then sally out, which means we'll fight against them on the open field, which might be better. Anyway.
Breeds of Nehikara!
Such a thing is impossible.
Prince!
Oh, he's going to be tired, isn't he? I'm going to bring him down this way.
This way!
Because I imagine those armies are going to come back now.
Awake! Prince moves!
Okie doke. Right, before I forget, let's see if we can upgrade this. Yay! 6,400. So in 5 turns... Oh, you... That right ran out, didn't it? Was it the right? That was giving us 25% off construction time for the buildings. I'm sure that ran out last turn. Oh well. Oh well. It's a shame, but that doesn't... Nah, research rate stays the same. Even on level 5. In that case as well, we can delete these. I mean, you get replenishment rate. No, let's delete them. Demolish, demolish, and demolish. The only way that... No, that's not going to be an issue. If we start losing these settlements, then we can bet... Well, I don't know. Whatever. We'll stick something else in there.
Submit to your king. My dynasty reigns supreme.
What can we build here? Oh, I don't know why we got another one of those from something. Is it because this one's still building?
The Tra calls.
Oh, that's... Oh, I think we built another Ushabti building, didn't we? Let's build that here. We might as well build 2 somethings.
Serve me.
I just wondering if it's worth moving them into a set or anything like that. I'm not really going to get any extra benefit. I mean, if I thought we were going to be attacked soon, I'll bring them down this way, and then we'll see about recruiting something. Oh, we lost them. I can't even remember which army we put them in. I do remember we used them. We used them on the... I think it was the army that got destroyed by the... one of those rogue armies. Might consider building these guys. Well, we might do. I'll just see what... Don't know which army. There's no mad rush for that. And yeah, you might as well build these. And while you're here, build that. Not gonna... The skeleton hormones are just terrible. I mean, they may be good at running people down. More like the archers aren't terrible. Oh, we can buy 2 of those. Okay, let's go 2 of those then. So in 3 turns. Nothing. This ain't gonna speed that up, is it? Oh, hang on a minute. No, 3 turns is the normal time, isn't it? I was thinking it's like that still seemed really long, but no, that's its normal time. Oh, it doesn't tell me, does it? But yeah, we can definitely build those in this region. Oh, go away. Yeah, you're gonna want one of these buildings here. Right, hero, not move.
Critics.
Well now you've built here. Then we're gonna want to build that up. It's gonna take a... We're gonna be able to do that this turn. Have you got anything cool? No, I don't imagine we're gonna... It's gonna be an issue. I'll just move them a little bit so we don't get the pop-up anymore. Wait, how much of that public order is down to Khalida? Military presence and characters. That's 11, isn't it? So it's still going to be positive, I think. I think some of those character buffs are actually like empire-wide character buffs. So let's see about... Let's put a growth build in here. Because the sooner this one can grow, the sooner we can make him more of a powerhouse. Who's got the unassigned skill points? Inenza. Is that my scout in the north? It is.
To be
Do
trusted.
I care? No, you've already got the canopic jars. I think that's the only real passive thing that can benefit me from where you are, so I'll just carry on going down that line and we'll... Maybe you'll become useful.
Upon sea.
Hey! Hey, Nagarons. Yeah, Nagaron's got... is affected by that mod as well. It's a level 4. This is what it looks like. It just makes it... If nothing else, it just makes it stand out from all the other ones. Oh, more unassigned skill points. Right, where are you? Oh, you're in Khalida's.
A loyal servant.
Well, I've already maxed out. I'm just filling in your... Your whatchamacallums, your spells, aren't I? Yeah. We should get that soon because we'll be sending Khalida after Arcan. It just affects undead. Might get that at some point as well. Probably not going to need to worry about cleansing corruption. I don't know, we'll see. We should be able to like... So 1, 2, 3, 4... We might just get these. We might as well 4, 5, 6, 7... And we still have 10 points to spend down here. Yeah, you get plenty with the heroes now. It's nice. Oh, wait, you're going to be ready to go in 1 turn? Was that everybody? No, that can't be everybody. We got the Explorer. You should always learn to move first before I spend money. Favourable winds, extra campaign movement. Okay, cool.
Next time we move.
Let's the other Explorer guy as well. Yeah, this guy, that guy just carry on moving.
Rise.
Oh, he increases public order. Sorry, I'm just Tomb Kings in general. I'm just wondering if because I'm pretty sure it's by an additional 3. So that'd be a -4. I doubt that's going to be enough. I'm just thinking if I can kind of force a rebellion anywhere. Oh yeah, and Hexawato has these cool floating pyramids. That's up to level 4 as well. Yeah, I'll just carry on exploring this area. I mean, you're like getting +5, aren't you? Mainly because it'd just be nice if there was a rebellion and you know. But even, I think they would only take it to a +1. And I'm hoping to reduce the corruption anyway, so it's not going to happen, is it? Okie dokie.